One of the world's most ambitious infrastructure projects is underway in the Gulf, where 6 of the Middle East's wealthiest nations are constructing a railway system spanning over 2,000 kilometers. This monumental endeavor aims to better connect the region while overcoming daunting challenges, including harsh desert conditions and rugged mountainous terrain. If successful, the Gulf Cooperation Council (GCC) Railway project could revolutionize transportation, reduce carbon emissions, and drive economic diversification in the region. The origins of the GCC Railway. The idea for the GCC Railway traces back to February 1981, when leaders from Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, the United Arab Emirates, UAE, Qatar, Bahrain, and Oman formed the Gulf Cooperation Council to strengthen political and economic alliances. The reliance of these economies on oil and gas exports left them vulnerable to market fluctuations, as highlighted during the 2008 to 2009 global recession when oil prices plummeted. In response, the GCC sought to diversify their economies and approved the railway project in 2009. Estimated to cost between $100 and $250 billion, the project aims to link all 6 member states. Each country contributes to the overall cost, with Saudi Arabia's metro system and the UAE's Etihad Rail being significant components. Etihad Rail, the backbone of the project. The Etihad Rail network is a cornerstone of the GCC Railway, costing $11 billion and spanning 1,200 kilometers across the UAE. Its construction is divided into 2 stages. Stage 1, completed in 2016, it covers 264 kilometers, connecting the Habshan and Shah regions in Abu Dhabi to the port of Ruwais. This phase primarily serves freight, transporting up to 22,000 tons of granulated sulfur daily. This efficiency has positioned the UAE as the world's leading exporter of sulfur while reducing CO2 emissions by 70 to 80% compared to truck transport. Stage 2, begun in 2020, it extends 605 kilometers, connecting the Saudi border at 2. Begun in 2020, it extends 605 kilometers, connecting the Saudi border at Guwayfat to Fujairah on the east coast. This stage, constructed by China's State Construction Engineering Corporation and South Korea's SK Engineering in Construction, aims to link industrial hubs, ports, and cities, facilitating the transport of 50 million tons of goods annually. Challenges in building the railway. Constructing the railway across the Gulf's diverse landscapes presents significant obstacles. While much of the region consists of flat deserts, northern UAE and Oman feature mountains rising up to 5,000 meters. Engineers also contend with extreme heat, shifting sand dunes, and the need for specialized design. Etihad Rail drew inspiration from global precedents, such as China's desert railways, incorporating solutions like turning sand dunes into clay, planting vegetation to block wind, and equipping locomotives with sand filtration systems. Stage 1 alone required the construction of 20 overbridges, 10 road underpasses, and 18 smaller underpasses, along with 2 factories to produce concrete sleepers locally. The promise of sustainability and economic growth. Beyond freight, the railway holds promise for passenger services, with trains designed to travel up to 200 kilometers per hour. While cultural preferences for cars may pose challenges, the railway is vital for sustainability. By reducing reliance on trucks and cars, the GCC can lower emissions and improve air quality, addressing its historically high carbon footprint. Economically, the railway boosts regional trade and logistics. By linking ports to urban and industrial hubs, it supports untapped natural resource development and fosters new industries. It has also led to the creation of rail studies programs and job opportunities in Saudi Arabia and the UAE. Despite its potential, the project has faced a path toward pragmatism. The project has faced delays due to geopolitical tensions, the COVID, a path toward pragmatism, despite its COVID-19 pandemic and fluctuating oil prices. These hurdles have extended the completion timeline, reflecting a shift from ambitious visions to pragmatic approaches among GCC leaders. When completed, the GCC Railway promises to unite the Gulf economically and logistically, marking a shift toward sustainability and diversification. While cultural shifts may take time, for now, it represents a bold step toward a more connected and resilient Gulf. The promise of sustainability and economic growth. A shift toward sustainability and diversification. While cultural shifts may take time, the railway's technological and economic impacts could reshape the region's future. For now, it represents a bold step toward a more connected and resilient Gulf.